Well, artificial intelligence has made its way into nearly every part of our lives, from the classroom to the office, and now places of worship. One church in Austin, Texas, led an AI-powered Sunday sermon yesterday.
Heavenly Father, we lift our voices and our hearts to you.
A prayer filled with words not written by a pastor, but instead by artificial intelligence.
What would it look like to incorporate this into a worship service?
The Violet Crown City Church in North Austin used ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence chatbot, to create Sunday's service. The technology can create written content like articles, essays, and now sermons. Pastor Jay Cooper says he wanted to wrestle with the question, what is sacred?
Perhaps something resonates with them, opens their mind to, maybe I'm not looking for the sacred enough in the rest of the world.
Samantha Shorey is a University of Texas assistant professor of communications studies and an upcoming AI panelist for UT. She says having these conversations is more important now than ever before.
Welcoming in a technology, welcoming it under these conditions, resisting a technology, or refusing to use a technology. All of those are decisions that we need to be making as a community and as a culture around AI.
During Sunday's AI service, churchgoer Ernest Chambers says he was able to worship, but ultimately it was still missing a key piece for him: feelings.
I'm not sure that AI can actually express the emotions of love and kindness, and I think that we must practice love and express that.
For more on this, let's welcome Father Edward back. He's an author, journalist, and a Catholic priest. Father, great to have you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Kelly.
Well, it's wonderful to have you. So I'm curious, overall, what is your reaction to this? Is this embracing the future in your eyes, or is it crossing a line?
Well, yes. I mean, it is embracing the future. I guess there's no reason why clergy and preachers shouldn't be dragged into the future the same as everybody else. But I think it can cross an ethical line if proper attribution is not given or one relies too much on this. In other words, preachers are always looking for stories. They're always looking to do some exegesis on a biblical text, and that's fine. But you don't expect a preacher to have a totally generated text from something or someone else and kind of give it as their own. So I think that's where the ethical challenge would come in if somebody does not give proper attribution, if this whole sermon is done by something or someone else.
Well, I think that's really interesting, and it was an interesting experiment, but even the priest who facilitated this said the message ultimately fell flat. So do you think there's a place for AI to assist spiritual leaders in their message, maybe in their delivery or in their preparation?
Yeah, I do, Kelly. As I said, I mean, preachers are always looking for some help, like stories. However, the A in AI is a really important letter. It means artificial. A preacher is looking to connect emotionally, heart and soul with a congregation. That includes the preacher's experience, the congregation's experience, world events, maybe what happened that day in the news. And I don't think AI can do all of that. I don't think that heart and soul is part of what AI's wheelhouse is. And so I really do think that there's something lacking if you think preachers can depend totally on that for their sermon content.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.